Alright, g'day guys, welcome back. Another cold, wet, windy day. Cruiser's still sitting there, we haven't done much flying. So, where's the channel heading? Those who've been watching will know we're going to build a Sopwith Camel. So that's going to take a while to get here, I guess. We'll do some flying in the Cruiser. The plan there is we'll go to some different airstrips. I'll do a bit of a review on the airstrip, I guess, when I land somewhere. Fly down the coast. So we've got the open license now, go anywhere we want, pretty much. So when I can, we'll go flying. In the meantime, we'll do some preparation for the Sopwith Camel. And it's really cool to have a new project, I guess. Sort of live it, dream it, sleep it. You just go to the shops and your mind's going 1,000 miles an hour. I'll go down to Bunnings this morning, we'll pick up some more stuff. And today we're going to start making some machine guns, a couple of Vickers machine guns for the Sopwith Camel. I rang up Robert Basley over in Holden, Missouri in America. Had to talk to him, so the cruiser's in the queue, if you like. I've got one person ahead of me and he'll start building. And unfortunately, then we get the shipping, put it on a boat, be on a slow boat from China pretty much, but we will get the kits sent out. That's why in the meantime, like on the bench here and the previous video, I made up some test pieces. We're going to test my fabric covering ability, if you like. Not only that, I can lay down some paint, punch holes in it, burn it with a soldering iron, those sort of things. So that's the plan there. Right, we'll duck down to Bunnings, get some stuff, and we'll have a go at some cursory go at these Vickers machine guns. Alright, so back in the hangar. Managed to find some mini corrugated iron, I guess. Might be a bit heavy, but that's going to be my barrel. Got an 80mm tube here for the template of the barrel. I don't know about you guys, but I can't go past the $5 tackle box. So got a couple of those. Grabbed some foam brushes. There for my Stewart system practice, which is going to go on my couple of frames I've made up there. So the foam brushes for the Stewart system. I've got these tips like Scotch-Brite. I'm going to practice some burnishing, I think you call it, when you go along the metal and just scuff it all up. Practice that. A couple of brushes. While I was there, I grabbed some colour cards just to start looking at that. Vintage lace. It's funny how the name sort of gets you in. And I think I had a linen one somewhere. Coconut cream, cream curd, vintage lace, milk cloud. These are for the bottom to make the linen colour. And then I like this sort of green. It'd be funny, interesting to see what the camera does with that one. It was either that one or there might be another one here. Might have been this one actually. Pleasant Hill. Probably change colour with what you put it next to. So anyway, just already starting to look at colours. That's what I did on the Cruiser, believe it or not. I designed that colour scheme way before I got the kit. Some blues and some reds. So there's some colours. There's that tailored linen colour. So the name of the paint actually gets you to sort of think that that's what they're trying to achieve. Egg rings. What's he going to do with egg rings? I saw these, nice round circle. I can either bend wire around them, or use that as a gun sight. So that's what I'm thinking of. Just use one of those as a gun sight with the crosshairs in the middle. But we'll see what happens with that. Receipt, go underneath. I walked past the door handle section and $1 each, just a little knob, which, you know, I'm sure there's a little knob on there somewhere. So we'll just work with what we got. Now the best find was 100mm adapter. I found these parts for a 100mm pipe. That's 80mm, that's 90mm pipe I think, or 80mm. So the plan is to wrap the corrugations around the tube. Gives me a form, if you like, and rivet it all up. And then the tube will come out. That'll go inside this with an adapter. Glue that in there. And if that doesn't look like the front of a Vickers machine gun, then I'll go, hey. So I'm going to have a PVC pipe, PVC, you see where I'm going, roll up the tube, around that, cap on the end, and then we'll build a box out of plywood. I'm a big component, I guess, for adding detail without complexity. Might even do the rounds, but I think this is all buried fairly well in the cowl of a Sopwith Camel. And I just bought some adapters for the tail end. So the plan here there was, when I was playing around in the shop, something along the lines, just, this is actually for, that's inside diameter. These fit inside. There's your 100mm tube. They actually fit inside. So, and then the back one is the same diameter, if that makes sense. So it wouldn't have been square. Just work with me here, guys. So this will go in there, like that. Gives me a nice ledge for the corrugations to go in there and get riveted through. Then on this end, it's the same diameter, so the corrugations can go in there. That should cap the rear end quite nicely. But it's all speculation at this stage. We'll see how we go. Oh, and some glue, some of that quick glue. Let's get into it. All right, I also got, we'll do a bit of a review, a $24 folding workbench. One of those things. Extra pair of hands, only a cheapie, but what I was thinking was it'd be able to hold that up vertical while I paint the edges. So I'll unbox that. Also, the other day down at Kmart in Australia, $3, a little foam chuck glider. So I grabbed 3 of those, just in case some little people find interest in aviation. I've got 3 little gliders up there. All right, $20 work stand. Should do its purpose. For 20 bucks, can't go wrong. So there you go, blow by blow. Well, actually it wasn't a blow by blow. Pulled it out of the box, whacked it together with the impact driver. Now, there was a few complaints that I just whacked this frame together without, I don't know, showing how to drill a hole or whack a rivet in. So, if I need to apologise. Anyway, I thought that was pretty mundane stuff, but when we get to the build, I'll get more in depth. But I guess there's some people that don't like ice cream, I guess, so. All right, Vickers machine gun, stage 1. Brown paper. Not sure how this is going to turn out, but we'll give it a go. Let's get into it. All right, so just a free view that I downloaded off the internet of the Vickers. and just drawing it out on paper. Just my rough, more the length at this stage, I guess, where everything goes. So the barrel, front, really happy with that. Use your imagination, guys. We'll get there. Now we just cut some barrels out, marking up the galvanised or mini galvanised sheet. Alright, so we're just marking out the sheet, square that up. We'll go with this is a 900 sheet, so let's just go with a 450 barrel. We've got to make 2 of these. I think I'll kit one gun up and make the other one, just in case it doesn't work out. Now we'll cut this out. Alright, 2 barrels, one there, one over there. Like I said, I think I'll make a kit and then build one, and then we'll make the second weapon if it works out. So cut those with the angle grinder. Okay. This stuff is tough. I'm just going to have to try and maybe clamp it, roll it, strap it. I might use a strap. Let's see how we go. A bit of a wrestle going on. Even though it's a replica gun, it might still hurt me. I've got too much overlap, so I'm going to trim that off. I'm fighting the overlap at the moment. We'll see how we go. Alrighty. I've been wrestling this for quite some time with the straps and whatever. It's actually fully loaded at the moment. Feels like it's about to go off. But bashing and crushing, I reckon that is starting to look like a Vickers machine gun. There's the real thing. Let's just go with the front there. And there's that. What a beauty. Needs a bit of work. We're getting there. Alright guys. So we started with this and the free view dimensions. And look at this. I'm pretty stoked with those. So PVC pipe, still got to clean them up obviously, with the adapter. So to me, that's looking pretty good. 2 of those. First one was a nightmare. My mate Don Watson up in Queensland, he's building Frankenstein. Appreciate your work now mate, after trying to bend that corrugated iron. I know it looks simple. I'm going to redo this one because I've got the ridge going up instead of down. Like if it was a roof, the rainwater would get in, if you know what I mean. So this one here rolls down nicely, or will do once it's riveted. I've just left them Clecos because when I add the rear bit, for argument's sake it'll be out of wood, this section at the back, I'll probably just put some self-tappers from the inside through. This is all cosmetic stuff, don't forget, so structural, you know, that's the last, the flying loads, but yeah, last thing I want is bits falling off into the cockpit or something. But for a morning's work, now I've got 2 Vickers cannons ready to go. I have to research, and I'll make the sights, the gun sights, out of some egg rings. I have 2 left to fry up some eggs. I'm not sure if the sight goes in the middle or just on one gun. I think it must be in the middle. Well, I think, yeah, anyway, we'll do some research on that. Bit of fun. Alright, so there we go. Might wrap that one up there. We'll continue on, we'll build the butt section and paint these. Well, I'm really stoked with that. So, Vickers machine gun. I've left the caps Clecoed so I can somehow attach the butt section when that's built. But for now, got all those riveted, rivets along the bottom. I might even leave this water pipe in sort of moulding on there. Once I spray it black, I can just sort of take the top off, give it some texture, and it'll look like, from a distance, it'll look like a plate. On the front, just going to do some barrels. See where I'm going with that. Hole saw, that'll go in there, and stick a little barrel. So we'll end up with that sort of look, I guess. Yeah, want to add detail without adding complexity, I guess. And just going off the free view and the picture. Vickers machine gun. Thanks for watching.